So the next chapter of this journey begins here at Lowe's in Wasilla, Alaska. I just got done purchasing basically walls, front sleeper floor, giblets, pieces, things. So about $178 worth of wood. We're loaded up. I also picked up some liquid nails. I've got some other fasteners and stuff already at the house. So this is how we're going to start replacing the rotten wood, one piece at a time. Back in the garage, back from the hardware store, and getting ready to tackle the carpentry part, at least get started. The right place to get going on this is going to be this collision repair up here. That's the right place to get started. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to start back here. Now, this area had been repaired previously. I can tell by the difference of wood, this piece that was scavenged into here, and kind of whatever else is going on. Don't believe that should have been two pieces. This guy running up here should be one piece all the way back to the edge of here, and then it goes up. This is where the jack goes that holds this corner up. And the good news is that I could tear that off by hand, which is absolutely disastrous considering this is what held this corner of the camper up. So right place to start is that front corner up there where the collision is, but we're going to do this instead. Safety before sexy. So I'm still strategizing what's going to make the most sense here. And decided I'm going to take this lower board completely off and replace that with a 1x4 instead of the 1x2. And can replace this bottom with this. That's not the So it's day 2 of the woodworking carpentry. The old sawing, gluing, nailing, screwing. And didn't get very far yesterday, just working a little bit after work. But basically, you got the side piece replaced, this upright, a couple of side pieces here, and lots of liquid nails. So this is pretty good at the moment. Tonight, whatever, this weekend, I got to move around, and this is the one of the worst areas now that I have left. And what's happened is the floor of this thing is plywood, and which is normal. So anyway, we're going to work on something here. Don't know what yet. Strengthen, try to create something here that works decent. All right, so I guess we'll just do it, and I'll take you along for the ride. This Let's get you back in here and take a look now that I've removed some more material. The previous owners had stacked up plywood pieces in here. They improperly boxed out that corner. They actually pushed it too far out. We can fix that. They also put this rubber, like roofing material, liner, I don't know. It's got to go. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. I am thinking about removing 12 inches of this floor. 12 inches. Sectioning in with some pieces underneath. Fresh floor from here out. And then as I put these things together, I can tie it all back. This is what we want to see. Good solid wood. Good solid wood. It's in here somewhere. Just not here or here. The fun I'm having is beyond imagination. I think the rule is measure once, cut as many times as necessary. Something like that, right? Grind it, cut it, split it. I don't know. Here we go. This is our new rear floor entry zone. Our new, by the way, that car in the background, this is sawdust. That's organic. So this is totally organic. It's okay. It'll wash off. Springtime's coming. Gotta love this. I wish I was just sitting there watching on TV because things happen. Turn the camera off, turn it on, things happen. Okay, so this is the structure in the rear. We've got some supports, and I brought the stringers forward. Everything's glued, screwed, nailed. Actually, haven't screwed anything yet, just air nailed. And I'm going to be setting in the new floor piece, which goes under this other stuff here. And believe me, guys, this is very strange to be repairing it piece by piece like this. I would just prefer to tear it all off. But if I did, well, it would come apart. And I wouldn't have anything to put back together. We have floorage. Yes, we do. How about that? Don't pay attention to some of these other details around here just yet, but we do. We have a floor, and it's solid. Next thing, this stuff. This stuff. Yeah. I think I'm going to start with this side. It's the worst. Well, can you really judge which one's the worst? Yeah. I'm going to go over here, create my new uprights, get them glued in, screwed in, nope, air nailed in. And I know this is despicable, but we're going to have to trim out portions of this and kind of keep a portion of that. We're just going to get rid of the wet part. You'll see. It's going to be beautiful. You seeing a method to my madness yet? I mean, behold. Behold. It's still a pile of junk, but at least it's a pile of junk with about 150 bucks worth of new lumber working its way into it. I'm going to have to pick up some more 1x2s before I go any further. I didn't realize I shorted myself as bad as I did, so I will pick those up tomorrow morning. I think I've done all I can do tonight, and I do promise you it is this thing is way stiffer now. It's going to become even more stiff as the glue sets. Right, so day number 3 of the carpentry work. Starting here early, it's 6:20 in the morning in Alaska. 29 degrees, little light snow last night. Going to be a beautiful day today with a high of 29. Bitter cold tonight with a low of 5. Anyway, so we're headed back to Lowe's, and that is in Wasilla. We're gonna pick up some more 1x2s and some more glue. $90 in stuff later. We're leaving the Lowe's. The puppers got to go with us to got to ride along with you and I this morning. They always enjoy that. So we're gonna get loaded up here, and fresh snow everywhere. We're gonna get this expensive wood loaded and be on our way. Right, so we're back from Lowe's. Where shopping is a pleasure. Oh wait, we're back from Lowe's where doers get more done. Nah, wait a minute. Anyway, back from the hardware store, and now a little bit of cleanup, and I'm gonna tear this side off. I was reading the product data information on the Gorilla Glue and or the liquid nails, and apparently when you spread that, you want to put a bit of a pattern in there that the glue can smear around and dry to. So anyway, I'm going to continue working on my pattern of things, and I'm going to also share with you a hidden message. You know, it's a hidden message. Just in case you didn't see that glue pattern. Isn't that amazing? So here's my glue pattern again. It's just absolutely right textbook proper. I'm not going to put the second one on yet. This might sound kind of strange, but in order to get a good bite on the horizontal ones, I need to be able to drive my nails through the side here. I'll chop them down to size on this side, but I'm going to go ahead and run my horizontals. I'm going to nail them in this way, glue them on, nail them in this way, and then I can put my other one on the outside here. Got this corner piece torn out. Got some, it really got some ugly waiting on me up there. Yeah, I knew that was there, sure. Now, in order to get these side pieces and everything looped together, I'm gonna have to go ahead and pull this middle one and the very bottom one. I'm gonna go ahead and replace both of those guys. Dates. Getting ready, taking a coffee break right now, and then we're gonna hit it again. Here's where we are right now. Most of all the back wood is fresh. Look here down the side, looking good, looking really nice. Don't look right here. Whatever you do, just don't look right here. Let me get past it real fast. Okay. So there we are with upgraded to a 1x4 in the bottom from the 1x2. Went with a 1x3 under this window, and I sistered a 1x2 to it. Got a major issue right there. That's on the siding. The interior trim paneling is really gone away right there, but there's a metal splash, backsplash kitchen surround in there, which is our new inner wall. Definitely not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Not the way I wanted to go. But right now our mission is the outside of the camper. That's my main mission. So until this is all shored up and settled, I'm not going to go in there and pull any trim out. All right. Next disaster is what I'm calling the porch. This guy up here. So up here I've been taking this apart in sections, and at this point I don't need tools, just my hands. This is really bad. Really, really bad. But you know, that's why we're doing this. I'm gonna fix it. So we're all glued up, and I'm ready to put my support in there. And they tell me that sometimes hidden messages have meaning. So, you know, subscribe, like, etc. Maybe I'll make more videos. Anyway, we're gonna get it all glued up in there, nailed in, and then I gotta figure out these last little pieces. Okay, so I believe it is day, what is this, 4? I don't know, 5, I've lost count. Sunday morning. We got this rear porch rebuilt. And back end is looking good for now. Today, we start up here. And I've been pondering and pondering and pondering what to do first. Other than the collision damage, this is the best side. When we come over here, that's when we get rememberized. We got a problem. Times 10 here. I'm sure this is a good time for words. I don't have words at the moment. I have utter, complete shock. I don't have words. Wow. 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 I really didn't think the whole thing was going to come down like that. Okay, well, there is the front deck, sleeping quarters, whatever. Let's come up here in a sleeper. Wow, let's put the light up here. This shoe. Where do we even begin? Wow. Wow. Okay. Sorry, camera. I had to sit and think. I got that corner created, making a template from the other side, cutting it out of plywood. Lots of glue, lots of nails, air nails. It's in. Progress report. 1x4 is on in the front. New support here. Installed, glued, in, approved. 1x4 is along here. Then I stepped inside and decided to call an audible on this whole process. Went ahead and went with these 2x3. Ran a 1x3 along the nose, and I took out that little bunk box there, and 2x3 right there. Now, used to be just 1x4s laid flat. I wanted to create the extra bracing because I'm going to begin removing this. Remember, we're going to do a window delete in here. But I think I've got enough support around it. My expectation is it's not going to collapse as soon as I start taking out what's left of this wood. And then we'll start to put the fresh stuff in here. Progress. I'm tired. Been a long weekend and a long week fooling around with this. So now it's time to start the roof in earnest. This is what I'm working with. show you a couple of the issues, concerns that I have right now. First of all, the way they constructed this is they put this, what is this, you know, a 1/2 by 3/4 outer band, and they actually took plywood, cut it, and created that slope. Up here, they had done the same thing, but of course that was destroyed in the whatever kind of collision they had. Also, the roof normally overlaps this and then sits underneath here, but when whatever they crashed into, it totally blew this out. So one of my big issues, I do have a jack in there right now that's providing some support, but the big issue here is that I've got to make sure this outer side has something solid to bite to before I get into that. My plan. Making it up as I go. 1 by 3. It's going to allow me to overlap this edge. I'm going to trim it out here. Now these are getting replaced, but I need to leave them here for now. But I'm going to take this guy back to this natural break that they already had and cut him around each one. That should allow ample clamping and place for glue. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, I'm back. It is another day. It is a beautiful gray, wet afternoon here in Alaska. And I'm still waiting on some of the adhesive to fully set and dry on this last part that we did. What I'm going to try to do is go ahead using this amazing tool and scoop underneath this support as well as this sky, I keep calling it a skylight, but the vent hole. I'm going to go ahead and try to work my way around that and start prying all that up. There it is, removed. Oh, that sounds crunchy. Don't like that. So I've been delinquent in working on this right away. This part of the job is not fun. I just don't like being up on the ladder and down and up and down. But anyway, so bring you in here. This is my masterpiece. I don't know if it goes this way or this way. I probably should have written top or left or right or something on it. Anyway, this piece, whoops, well, goes in there somehow. And there we go. And this is going to make up this fellow right here. So anyway, I'm going to get this set up, cut these things along, run my new bracing through to here, take care of that side. I have to do a little corner work up there, and then start to kind of wrap up this whole roof process. So here's a quick view of the roof, almost done. All the edges are replaced, ready to staple and nail new siding. Now, here's the next big thing. Here's our camper, right? Here's our camper. And the goal is to get it to fit into the Humvee or the other item that I have outside that we haven't talked about a lot yet. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to take some material out. I hate to reduce the floor space, but in the same regard, it's not much. We're talking about this going away and that going away and boxing up in there. That'll create a floor that will go in the Humvee, it'll go in a pickup truck, it'll go in our other item that we've got going on. Over here, it really isn't clear to me what was originally here. I'm thinking that this was a storage box, not just a door to the outside like those are. That's real common to do up there. But I think this is going to be our electric panel. So at 17 inches back from the edge, that gives us the floor space we need for this to fit in the Humvee. And then at a total of 62 inches wide, it fits within the other item. So we're going to go in here and box this guy in and create a home right here for some more gadgets. So I'm really going to gain some floor space over what we had. So anyway, when I get back with you, I'll have all that cut out and we'll start boxing it in. Let's take a walk around of the mostly completed woodwork. Start here in the corner. I probably should have replaced these. I did come in and cut this at an angle and cut this at an angle, but for whatever reason, the original design did not even connect those. So I left it the way it was. We're gonna delete the front window. So I boxed that in smaller than the actual window. Take a look at the roof. One by 4, corners replaced, bottom replaced. All of the side rails new. Boxes are in. This configuration will allow it to go into multiple different vehicles that originally it would not have. We have a box down here for the electrics. I filled in that old heater box. My wife has been busy working, taking the adhesive off the walls in here where they had glued rubber to the walls. Skylight vents are drying. Our woodwork is all complete, all the way down this side. So the next part of this project is the electric. Parts are starting to show up now, so as they come in, I'll gather them, get my plan together, and the next part of this video will be how to, not necessarily how to for you, but the next part of this video will be installing the electric system in it. We'll talk about that. All right, thanks for watching.